still, you strive and struggle, and many of you are going to face this, mark my words, young boys and girls. You're not worried about the afterlife or having existential crises because you're working on your current existence now. You're like, hey, that's great. I'll worry about whether it's freaking Allah or Jesus or the Dalai Lama or Buddha later. Right now, I need food. And so, if you were stuck like me for the longest time in the first 3 stages of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, your mind is more preoccupied with terrestrial matters, with earthly matters like food, clothing, and shelter. Or, hey, I'd like to get laid. Or, hey, I'd like to have a little bit of fun. Or, gosh, I gotta find another job because all my bosses genuinely are dickless. So you're not worried about, what happens after you die? Like, I don't much care because life sucks right now. But mark my words, the time will come, especially those of you who follow the advice and you've been paying attention, you take the red pill, not majoring in stupid stuff. It's going to have, you guys are going to be so far ahead of us old farts in the manosphere of the red pill community. You'll be so far ahead, you're going to get to the point where it's like, okay, everything's right now, everything's kosher. Now what? And then your mind is you're going to get to look into the abyss. And you're going to be forced to look into the abyss. And no matter what you were told and how much you thought, you can't really look into the abyss without it really screwing up with your head. You're like, oh crap, I am mortal. Like you really think about, you're finite. What does that mean? No, you're finite. Like it ends. There's no afterlife. It's over. This is it. And then you go to I wouldn't say this panic or midlife crisis, but you're kind of like, it nausea at the back of the head. And you're like, And then you think, well, okay, if that's it, it'll just be like I was before I was alive. And then you kind of get pissed. You're like, that kind of sucks because I kind of worked on this thing called me and this whole existence. And, and theoretically, why would there not be? There has to be a conservation of mass loss somewhere. Wouldn't the energy go somewhere? And then, plus, it's kind of sad that this, aside from leaving a legacy or writing some books or some advice or a crazy web channel or YouTube channel, but the consciousness ends, well, that kind of sucks. So from an intellectual standpoint, you're kind of like, I wonder what happens after you die. And no one has the answer. There's theories and all that, but no one has the answer. And then you start turning towards religion. Not because you're afraid. Like, oh my God, I gotta get to heaven. I don't want to go to hell. It's more because you think there's going to be an answer there, or you just can't look into the abyss. You just can't look into the nothingness and have nihilism take over, because then you are absolutely miserable. And I haven't fully fleshed out this idea. I haven't fully fleshed out the idea, the philosophy of where this is going. But I do believe the human mind and the human soul needs, you cannot live without, you need vice and you need religion. Now, how that religion is, it doesn't matter. It could, obviously feminists take it in the form of socialist Marxist ideology plus vagina or wearing a vagina. Social justice warriors take socialism and other people's money as their religion. Christians take Christians as a religion. Muslims take Muslims as a religion. Jews take Jews as a religion. Everybody's got some kind of religion, but I'm not saying it has to be some kind of traditional, classical religion. You need some higher purpose in your life. And again, this is just, I haven't fully fleshed this out. Don't come crashing down in on this. Just let me wade through it a little bit. Nothing's coalesced or crystallized. It's just what I've noticed. The other thing is you need vice. I don't care what it is. You need to fuck, you need to drink, you need to smoke, you need to participate in healthy habits that become an obsession. Like people become like workout freaks and they get pissed off if they don't get their fix running. You need some kind of sin. I don't care if you're Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney, you need to have at least one skeleton in your closet. And I don't frankly trust you if you're perfect. I don't. Because you're lying. You're lying. It's like Hillary Clinton, all these politicians. Oh, I'm just the perfect, most wonderful presidential candidate. Like, you're a lying saint. And I'd rather have a truthful sinner any day. And I don't know why that is yet. I don't know why my brain is 95% sure. So sure that I want to spend the time and energy thinking this through, thinking it out. Literally going to go and grab a piece of paper and a pencil and start outlining and thinking it through. But I'm quite confident that it's going to be worth my time and effort and energy to find out. Maybe I'm wrong. But humans need, all humans, vice and religion. They need both those two things. And I don't know it'll exist, but I think you'll go crazy otherwise. Without the religion, you'll all of a sudden you'll become a nihilist, and you'll just be a miserable SOB. You'll be like DT. You'll just be miserable. You have the whole world. You'll have 2 great kids. You'll have a wonderful wife who's like super intelligent, makes buku coin, and you get to live off of her, and the house is paid off. You have the dream. You're still, like Winona Ryder in the most emo of emos of the years of the 90s, wearing, maybe DT could wear nylon on his arms and wear mascara and dress like the Crow. I don't want to go down that road. Nor at the same time do I want to be naive, because I know this is where you non-religious types, you atheists and you agnostic types, or you empiricists, you go, oh God, you're going to become like Davis, and you're going to join religion because you got nothing else. It's like, no, that's not it. What I do want to do is evaluate it. What I do want to do is like, okay, there's got to be some wisdom there. But more importantly, there's going to be a little bit of philosophy there. And I'm not saying any one particular religion. Well, okay, not Islam. Terribly sorry. Nope. We're not doing Islam. Nope. No crazy poor communist guy in the desert who came up with the script of, hey, we should take over the world because Allah said so, and kill people. No. That's the one I'm not joining. May not join at all. But I've started downloading some podcasts, listening to different religious texts, things like that. And deep down inside, I know none of these guys have the answer. None of them do. Because they all skirt the issue. They all skirt the issue. It's like, okay, give me the proof of your religion. Prove to me that you guys are the one. Well, it says here in the Torah, it says here in the Bible. It's like, give me something empirical that wasn't written 3,000 years ago, translated 3 times over from 3 ancient religions. All right?